Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So I'm actually editing this in real time, but it is a video that has already happened. And in this video is basically going to be my first ever steps in prosthetics. Like after the last video, after I got the prosthetics, we did the fitting and everything. This is going to be my actual first steps, and yeah, this one is going to be the first steps in them. So like the prototype basically after we did the fitting. So in this video is going to be me taking a couple steps. They're going to be explaining a little bit of terminology, giving a bit of information and insight on different terms. So you'll see a little bit of that. I wanted to leave this video a little bit longer just because they were giving good insight, so I feel like that could be helpful. And just so you can see, it was a lot of like back and forth and adjusting. They had to make a couple adjustments, try it on, take some steps, and pretty much a lot of that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it's helpful. And if you guys have any questions, I've been seeing questions. I try to answer them in the comments. I do appreciate all the love, of course, as always. I always appreciate that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please continue to share. We never know who this information can help. And I just love looking back at this because it's like, just where I am now, it's like I definitely see the progress from before. So it's nice to look back on it a little bit. Hope you guys enjoy.
Socket or the bucket up top here. Usually on the first day these are a little snug, and so I end up pulling this little insert out just to make them a little bit wider. But I want to try it on and just see how we're looking. So we pick this guy up. I like your green chair. Is this yours or is it a rental?
No, this is the one.
Okay.
I get mine.
Cool.
Nice.
What color is yours going to be? All right. So again, this is going to be a little snug, maybe. Yeah, we're going to pop that inside. Let's try this side. Try again. Yeah. Let me go pull that up. You're stronger than I am, sir.
I got these big meaty claws.
Up a little bit. Any pain? Okay. Usually the most common spots that we'll feel pain is either up here or down on that shin bone. You doing okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go grab a couple more things and then we'll get you up. Usually, so on the first, how tall were you? 5'4". 5'4", okay. So we're gonna get you up. I think I've got you pretty close to 5'4" now. We might have to make you a little taller, a little shorter though. But we'll kind of see how you feel when you're
I wanted to get like some photos and stuff for him today.
Yeah.
Any pain? You doing okay? Okay. So what I'd like to do next. Try this height. So we're gonna get the legs on and then I'm gonna have you pull yourself forward and we're just gonna stand, okay?
We have sleeves.
I do in the back, but I figure when we reinforce.
Okay.
Maybe let's kind of scooch our hiney forward in the chair so we're kind of sitting more on the edge. Or if you want to just pull yourself straight up, whatever you think is.
You'll get a little bit more mechanical advantage.
There you
can
go.
Scoot to the edge of the chair.
Perfect. So I'm gonna bend these knees. And then I'm just gonna hold you here. And if you wanna pull yourself up, sometimes it's easy to push with one hand and pull with the other. Whenever you're ready then.
Good strong stand, there you go. Transfer your hand over to here. Let me know if you
There
want
you go.
assistance.
are you feeling?
Kind of some pressure.
Okay, is it kind of all the way around? Okay, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna move this leg just a little bit forward, so we're gonna pick it up. Perfect. I'm gonna bring these bars up. You look good, friend. I need to make a couple adjustments here, but you're standing. Can we squeeze that booty, bring that booty a little bit forward towards me?
Yeah, we'll get your center of mass a little bit farther forward over top of the toes. I'll be right behind you if you need anything.
We can sit whenever you're ready to. You look good. So where's most of the pressure? Is it down on the bottom? Okay, like on the end of the bone?
Yeah.
Okay, on both sides?
Like a little bit, kind of like on the sides too.
Okay, on both the right and the left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is one worse than the other?
The left a little
The left
bit.
one? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's take a seat.
Nice.
Nice job. I'm gonna go make a couple adjustments on this, and then we're gonna do another stand. What questions do you have? That was pretty good. Most people don't stand up.
That was a little trickier.
Okay. Most people are huffing and puffing, and
It's a learning
it takes
curve.
a couple minutes to
Yeah.
get up. So I'm impressed. I think you did that really well. Do you want water or anything?
Okay.
Okay, give us a couple minutes. This is what we're gonna do today. It's gonna be a little bit of let's try it on, let's go make a couple adjustments, try it on, make adjustments. Bear with us, okay?
Which changes all the time to a hard socket. So a lot of times we use these socks. It's sort of a shim material to take up space within the socket. I'll wait and see.
And then I'm putting these knee sleeves on just to help hold everything on, which makes it even easier to stand.
How's this gel line you're feeling? Snug?
Too bad, yeah.
Start with that.
It's a little different than
The shrinker, yeah. Got some heft to it, but also has some cushioning to it.
Oh, hi. Now, are you living alone?
No.
Again, I know it's a lot of bulk up here, just bear with me for today. So,
Down for another stand.
how are you feeling down on the shin? Is it okay when we're sitting?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it feel still as snug? Is it more snug? Hard to tell.
Kind of snug. Still feels snug. Not like it did at
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Still feels snug.
Okay. Let's, if you're up for it, let's go ahead, let's stand on up again. Yep. So a lot of times I find it's easiest to stand when our feet are flat on the floor. So I'm gonna help you bring this one just a little bit further behind you. There you go.
You
This
think
one
about
looks
it,
pretty
when
good.
when you or I sit from the chair, our feet are as underneath us as we can be.
There you go.
Nice. Good strong stand.
You look good, friend. Now, I'm gonna play a little bit of car mechanic on you here and just get you standing a little bit easier. Yeah.
Like I'm about to crush Maggie's head
That's all right.
somehow.
I'll stay out of the way. Now, if you're up for it, I'd like to do a little bit of marching in place. You know, these are gonna be heavier than what the final legs are gonna be, okay? So they're gonna feel like a couple boat anchors. I promise it's not always gonna be like that, okay? So, when you're ready, let's go ahead, we'll pick this one up first. Nice job. And then we can put it down. And then we'll do the same on this side. Nice job. You doing okay? Okay, you tell me when you need a break and you need to take a seat, okay? Now, do you want to try to take a couple steps forward? Okay, so let's start with this leg. What I want to do is we're going to take small, equal steps. So let's bring this foot just a couple inches forward. There you go. And then we're gonna bring this one up here. Go a little further. Yeah.
There you go.
And then we'll bring this one just in front. There you go.
Are you feeling a stretch on your hips, Aaliyah?
Yeah, a little bit.
It looks like your hips are a little tight, which is
I feel like a little stretch, but not like a bad stretch. Okay.
that's good.
I'm gonna have you pick your right leg up here. Looked like you were kind of walking like a pigeon. There we go.
Frequently, when we've been sitting for a long time, these muscles get tight. So all of a sudden we're upright. We gotta stretch them out again.
You wanna keep going? Okay, so let's bring this one forward a little bit. Perfect.
And move those hands forward. That'll help you.
There you
advance.
go. You look good. Now, do you feel like you're walking up a hill or down a hill? It just feels kind of weird.
Feels kind of weird.
Okay. How's that pressure and tightness?
Still there.
Okay. Is it kind of equal all the way around, or is it worse in one area?
So with this one, it don't feel too bad.
Okay.
With the left one, I still feel like a little bit around.
Okay.
Not like terrible, but I do like feel it.
If you're aware of it. Okay.
Can we try another sock or?
Let's. I'm gonna bring the chair up behind you. Okay.
Awesome.
That was
Nice
awesome.
controlled.
Nobody does this on day one. I don't think you're gonna get the hang of this pretty darn quickly. I'm gonna take this one off, okay? I'm gonna go make a couple adjustments.
Yeah, it's like I feel most of the pressure kind of a little bit in the front and then still some on the sides, but like when I'm standing and taking some of the steps, I feel it like
Really on that. Okay. Let me go fix that. Can I keep this one on you for a minute? Okay. Do me a favor, don't see it until I come back though. Okay. Some people get over ambitious.
So just to help educate a little bit, you know, you've got this bone right in the front here. And it's definitely a place where you're going to be feeling pressure.
Yeah.
So what we try and do is we try and sort of grab you here and here. This is areas where your skin is much more tolerant to pressure. Sort of here, and especially in the back. So we sort of like use these 3 points and we kind of squeeze you a little tighter just so you can stay off of here and off of this sensitive bone. So does that
Yeah,
make
because
sense?
that's kind of like where I feel it kind of more in the front there.
So if you definitely feel discomfort, that's where we step in. But those, as far as those 3 other zones, when you feel pressure there, that will be like, okay, that's supposed to be there. So, all right. You're doing great.
Look at my girl.
Just like I was saying, we put some extra pads in here to increase pressure here and reduce the pressure on this sort of sensitive bone in the front. That's what we do as sort of a first line, rather than like pushing out the plastic and giving you more relief. It's sort of the same thing, just with the other direction. And because I know that there's only one direction that your limb is going, and that's smaller, as you get more and more active. These gel sleeves, when they're brand new, are just a bit of a bear to. No, they're just so grippy on themselves. And we can do the same thing again. I think these bars are just a little wider than they were before. We can move them in if you'd like. Nice strong stand, that's good. Yeah, let's first things first, let's move your hands a little bit farther forward so we can just get your body weight over the top. How's it feel now?
Not too bad.
All right. And you know, we definitely got to learn some new gait habits It's a whole new ballgame walking with prosthetics. But we have some extremely talented physical therapists downstairs that Dr. Ligo is happy referring to and actually recommends everyone he sees to go downstairs to see. You are crushing it, Aaliyah. I'm gonna bring a chair to you. All right, we'll stop there. We'll sit on down. I will. Nice and controlled sit. That was really good. How do you feel?
That felt pretty good.
If you want to unlock the chair wheels, I'm going to bring you back to the other end of the bars. That's easier than whipping you around or anything like that. All right, unlock those again. Does it feel better on sort of the bony area here?
Yeah, it can feel better than before.
Awesome. Well, I mean, that means we're in the right direction for sure. And like I said, we have those white inserts that came in there. Once you shrink it up enough, we're going to insert those back in there, and it'll make everything a little bit more flexible, a little bit more comfortable, I think. What do you want to do? Do you want to do some more walking, or?
I'll try a little more.
Alrighty. Hey, we're here for you, so I'm glad we got a little bit of time today, rather than just being too hurried. Stay right in front of you as you stand. Alright. Let me see your posture. That's alright. Are you able to get even a little bit taller? Now do you start to feel a stretch in your hips or anything like that? Maybe your knees?
My knees, yeah. A little bit in the hips.
Because where I see you right now, you're more upright than you were before. I feel like you're leaning forward a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, this is the posture I kind of want to shoot for, if that's all right, if that makes sense. So you can sort of feel how that feels now. And if you want to, try and take some steps with this upright posture. See how that feels. It is a little tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort, but you're doing it. It's good.
Just a little tricky. I know, because like all of this and everything is like they're just close right now.
We'll have you sit down. Actually, I want to make a slight change to your alignment. Do what Maggie said was car mechanic roll. All right, go back one more time. What I saw, actually, all right, do it here. What I saw was it looked like you were kind of up on your toe on the right side. So, I'm going to flex this. So, I'm just evaluating this in my head, trying to see where we are. The relationship between the socket and the foot is adjusted by these bolts here, and that's what we really go to school for. So we always tell patients, don't tamper with these bolts until you go to school for it, okay? To stand back up, we can try another couple steps, or actually, let me move you back. It's better to. Let's try that again, and we'll see if your right foot has a little bit better of an alignment. Ready? I agree. You've got a lot of bulk in between your legs now as far as these sockets. The finished sockets will be a little bit thinner, but it'll also be some work with you in physical therapy to really nail down how we're walking, if we need to walk wider to give clearance for the sockets, or if we need to iron out those sort of gait habits. Physical therapy would be a better resource than I am. Would you say one side is stronger than the other at all?
Maybe my right one is a little bit stronger.
Okay. Going up on your toe again for the right side. Like, you look good here, and then when you put your left foot forward, you can go ahead and put your left foot forward for me. Looks like our heel is popping off the ground.
On the right one?
Yeah. But you're doing so good. We're splitting hairs here, is all I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and have another seat.
We'll walk over here.
Rather. Sometimes we make these adjustments when people are standing, but for new folks who are a little unstable in their feet, I definitely don't want to be messing with your alignment while you're standing. Okay. Set of bolts down here too.
Let's take a seat, we'll take it off, let me go fix that. Bigger than that, I think, yeah.
Sorry. Someone once introduced me to prosthetics as a combination of doctor and bike mechanic. That's, I think, not an unfair comparison. What I need is my tools that have a right angle.
In a minute to cast you. Yes.
We'll be right back, okay? Yeah.
All right, I'll move you back and we'll do one more pass. This is hard work. So if you're tired, that's completely understandable. Ready for one more pass? Sometimes it's better for one up, one down. Sometimes it's better for both hands on the bars.
What is it? Smiley cat.
Oh, I like the smiley cat. All right. Well, Mr. Joe's gonna come in. He's the brace maker. He's the one. He's right behind us.
All
We
right.
wanted to see whether we needed to have.
He was behind you.
You're doing so good.
He was
Leah.
walking behind us, but I lost him in the short walk.
And you're not feeling any sort of pain right now,
I should have held
folks,
out
are you?
his hand. Oh, there he is.
All right, well, I got the chair behind you.
All right. So
Go ahead and have another seat. And...
While I'm standing, I just want my mom to take a picture of me in the
Oh,
shirt.
go for it.
That's a regular picture.
Go for it. With their knees bent the whole time. Again, we'll get that tightness in the knees as well. But you feel pretty comfortable, right? Like this was tiring, but you're at least sort of comfortable in the sockets, right?
Yeah.
I think this has been a really...
It was too bad for the first time.
Yeah, I think this has been a really productive visit. Like nothing's striking out at us as out of left field, and we're in the ballpark. And I think we can proceed to making your final versions of this. What do you think of that? All right, let me go get Maggie and make sure that we're gonna have all the correct steps that we need to do. It's all right if I take these off of you? Okay. So I don't think we're gonna be able to send you home with these. Sometimes we do, but just due to the nature of this plastic, It's not exactly durable enough for a take-home test. Not at this stage of the game. So we can do that. Go ahead and take, we have a socket, we have your sock, and we have the liner. There's a lot of terminology, and we're gonna give you booklets of information on all that stuff. What we also do is we also check your skin as we are doing these evaluations. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at your skin, I'm seeing if there's any bright hot spots, red spots, either red or dark brown or anything like that. But I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything that strikes out to me. We'll do the same thing on this side.
Alright guys, so as you can see, it was a lot of back and forth, them taking them off, making adjustments, me taking steps and everything. So it was a pretty great day. I did a lot. They were actually surprised about how much I did, and I didn't get tired as easily. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. I hope it gives that insight on what first steps with prosthetics look like, because it's not easy. It is a bit tricky, and sometimes it can be hard to find videos where you see those initial first steps. So I wanted to provide that information. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and as always, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.